This illustration encapsulates the formulas architects use to compute for the geometrical envelope of a building. This whole picture might not make sense right now. I promise you that at the end of this video, you will have a fundamental understanding of how architects determine the right building size by using these pictures and formulations. Instead of explaining the terminologies and formulas through words and computation only, we added a new dimension for your learning experience. That is by adding pictures to visualize these terminologies and formulas so you'll get the essence of these concepts. We will start with terminologies, then visualize them. After that, we will show the formulations and visualize them again. You will not only learn the fundamental concepts but also use the ideas we presented to solve the activity our team has prepared that you'll see at the end of this video. Perceiving concepts and formulas through pictures is a powerful tool to retain these ideas in your mind easily and easy to understand that even a 5-year-old kid can make sense of these concepts when he or she sees them. Let's first go to the terminologies. Here are the terms together with their abbreviations that you need to get familiar with. You can pause the video now if you want to read them longer. The total gross floor area is the total space inside the building. The building height limit is the height from the established grade line to the topmost portion of the building. The total floor area is pretty straightforward. The percentage of site occupancy is the part of the lot occupied by the building expressed in percentage. Total open space is the part of the lot not occupied by the building. Unpaved surface area is the portion of the open space that's not paved and can absorb water. Impervious surface area pertains to the paved portion of the lot. Maximum allowable construction area is the area allowed by the law to build. Allowable maximum building footprint is another straightforward term which is expressed in square meters compared with PSO. Gross floor area is the total enclosed area in a building that includes the balconies. Allowable maximum volume of a building is the allowed volume of the building by provisions. Outer faces of the building refer to the total area of the outer faces of a building. And floor and lot ratio, which is expressed in fraction. Here are the equations that architects use to have a precise estimate of the area and volume of the building relative to the provisions of the building code. We know that the concepts these formulas communicate are still challenging to grasp, so we created an illustration to visualize both the terminologies and formulas. Let's visualize the terminologies first. Illustrations and simple pictures, if drawn correctly, can be more powerful learning materials than explaining through words. In this part of the video, we will show you an animation of these pictures with an explanation. We also added a piece of beautiful background music to give it a little spice. Check it out. Awesome. We hope you enjoyed the easy-to-grasp animations. Now before we present to you the visualized formulas, let's take a look at the vertical constraints of the buildings every architect should be aware of. now that you have an intuitive understanding of each terminology, you're ready to see how the formulas can be visualized. But before we get into them, let's first recall both the terms and formulas again. Cool, now take a look at the visualized equations. Remember that you can always pause this video if you want to stay longer at a certain part and contemplate it. Visualizing formulas through simple pictures can help you have an intuitive understanding of their underlying concepts. These methods of learning will help you learn by heart. As an activity, try to visualize the remaining equations that weren't presented in this video and leave your results on the comment section.